Hi everyone, another cottage pie one, but I mentioned it last night and I just needed to get it out of my system, so apologies if you're bored with cottage pie. So I've got one full pack of cottage pie in my dish, and the usual chilli powder, hot chilli powder, extra hot chilli powder and garlic. So I'm going to add a little bit of hot water. As I've said before, I don't measure it, and then mix it all in. I just want to take this opportunity as well to thank every single one of you that watches, that subscribes. I couldn't have even imagined it with these videos being so popular, but hey, if they help, I'm really happy. Just thank you all for your support, really. So as you can see, hopefully it's a fairly sort of doughy mixture, and hopefully this won't be too difficult because the silicone mould is chip shaped, I suppose. So I'm just going to give it a go. I'm not sure on the timings. I'm going to try, because of how thin the mould is, I'm going to try with 15 minutes for 180. So we'll see what happens together. Okay, so this is my mould. Another eBay special. So I'm going to do the first couple and see how it gets on. I'm not really sure on quantities in the mould, but let's have a look. So a lot of squishing on this one because of how thin the mould is. Okay, that's not doing it very well, but as you can see, the mould is very non-stick. I mean, it might be that adding a bit more water to this kind of mixture, or for this kind of mould, might work a bit better. In fact, I'm going to do that, so bear with me a second. Okay, well, it was really fiddly. However, what I found is once I'd put the mixture into the mould, if I went over it again with the back of a teaspoon dipped in water, which kind of solidifies, if you like, the top of it, so it just sits a bit better in the mould. So I'm just finishing those few off now. As I said, never done these before like this, so I'm gonna try it for 10 minutes on 180 and then have a look and possibly do them for a bit longer. And then once they're done, I will have to let them cool all the way down, because they'll probably break as they come out of the mould because it's so small. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, well, 10 minutes really wasn't enough, so it's basically 25 minutes. I did 15 minutes to start with and then another 10 minutes, and that seems to have done the trick. So let's pop a couple out. Now it's still a bit fragile, and if you do this, which is drop it into the chilli, it will soften the end. Okay, so I've left them to cool down for about 10 minutes. Depending on how they went into the mould is probably going to depend on how they come out. So if you bear with me, I'm going to do my best not to break any. I'm too excited. see it's not totally solid, so it probably could have done a bit longer, but there's still, if you're careful taking them out, which I'm trying to be, as chippy as I can make them. You see some bits staying in where there's a broken one, but still. Another one. Probably could have done with another 10 minutes perhaps. I didn't want to risk burning them, even though they're really nice crunchy. Okay, and then, so here we go. So we have cottage pie chips, or cottage pie sticks I suppose, and my trusty chilli. This is going to be lovely. As I said though, even if they're rock hard, they will soften if you do them, like dip them in like this, or like with the crisps that I did yesterday, or in the other video, as it probably will. Just spooning the chilli onto the crisps, the cottage pie crisps, is just heavenly. So there we go. I think we'll go with cottage pie sticks because they're not the right colour for the other thing. And there you go. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon.